Hello? Hello, this is Babu Latte, DP. Hello.
How you doing?
Hey.
So we know what we're doing. 5 to 6 minutes presentation, and then we'll have a question or 3 or 5, and we'll move to the second person. Ryan, please.
All right.
Ryguy.
Can you guys all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. I made a little retreat in the sky, so you're gonna have to follow me. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Where are we going?
You're gonna keep going up. Up more.
Up.
How do you go up higher?
Either the page up button, or if you have a Mac, you have to hold down E.
E? E's not working.
You have to get out of the
For
text
some reason,
box.
when I'm pressing E, like it's just typing the text instead.
Yeah,
That's
you
never
gotta
happened.
click on the chat box, so you're not in the chat box.
Yeah, I did. I X'd out of the chat. I'm not even in the chat box.
Oh, there we go. I got
Down
it.
or page up.
There's a little like text button that if you're typing in the very bottom left corner of your screen, and if that's open, you can't fly up.
That's exactly why. Okay. Let me just get this out. Oh, there we go. Thanks.
Who are we waiting for?
Whoa, excuse me.
See,
Oops.
say again.
Let me try that one again. Excuse me.
Reason my avatar can't get up that high.
Yeah, that's a little better. There's stuff.
Are we all here yet?
There are a total of 10 of us.
Okay, we've
I
got
think
eight.
that's
Whoa, whoa.
There.
All right, can everyone take a seat in the risers?
Can't get up yet.
Are we good to go?
Yes.
Alrighty. My presentation is actually on music and education, and I'm sure if we all think back to it when we were much younger, we all attempted to play an instrument or two. Some of us even stuck it out and still play today. Although this isn't the case for myself, upon being presented with the opportunity to do this presentation, I immediately thought to myself how interesting it would be to take a deeper look into the importance of music as an educational tool. Specifically starting in grade school, Stoughton's public school system, which I attended from kindergarten through high school, required kindergarten through 8th grade students to participate in their music program. We were given the option of either playing an instrument or singing in a chorus. I never realized the importance and the impact this had on me until today, recently thinking about where my interest in music came from and how well I did academically throughout those years. Research shows that music lessons in childhood, specifically before the age of 7, can have a lasting effect on a child's development. It has also been proven that students that participate in high-quality school music programs score higher on standardized tests compared to students with deficient musical education. Factually, these students in high-quality schools' music programs scored 22% better in English and 20% better in math than the students with deficient or no musical education. The same results were found with students participating in top-quality instrumental programs. More results like this can be found in the Journal of Research in Musical Education. An interesting fact, in 1993, a pilot study finds that preschool children given music training display significant improvement in spatial reasoning ability. Experiments with college students finds that after listening to a Mozart sonata, they experience a significant, although temporary, gain in spatial reasoning. In 1995, a follow-up to the first Mozart study confirms that listening to Mozart improves these reasoning skills, and that this effect can increase with the repeated testing over days. However, the effect may not occur when music lacks sufficient complexity. Researcher Robert Kulak found in his study of brain development that from birth to age 12, the brain is most observant, which makes a very good case for why children enrolled in a musical or instrumental program at a young age seem to progress more than an individual that starts later in his or her life. In these classes, they learn skills that complement their academic classroom lessons, such as math, reading, social interaction, and motor skills. Children learn counting and fractions when reading music. They also learn to work in groups, take turns, and respect each other's personal properties, such as instruments and space, and etc. The motor skills are used when playing instruments, dancing, foot stomping, hand clapping, and etc. There are so many things to learn through music. Although worldwide, we can start our journey with our world. I myself have learned patience, dedication, and understanding through my musical education. Added bonus was the self-esteem I gained from working closely with my peers in both elementary and middle school. Part of the school's requirement was in order to participate in the band and chorus was to be a student in good standing, which always pushed me to do better in my classes so that I could maintain my spot on the chorus. I think although our class is dedicated to the history of music, I think that it was important to look back at my history with music starting in kindergarten, and that's why I brought you guys all here. And the reason why I did was I built all these risers that you're sitting on, which reminded me of when I was in elementary school and we had the risers and we had to all line up and get on them. And I even built a handicap ramp for those of you that were impaired. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions, guys?
I'd just like to comment, Rye Guy, that this is quite one sitting here up in the sky on these bleachers and hearing about your involvement with music from such an early age in a public school.
Yeah, I took a different approach to this project than most probably would, but I just thought it was important to look back on the history of music for us as individuals in our world, not just the world around us.
Oh, I think you were right on target. I think we all found it very interesting. See how music can affect us in many different ways. That sometimes we haven't thought about ways in which research is now pointing toward, or has pointed toward, and some of it is a little bit in question, but no, I applaud you.
Thank you.
Good job, Rye Guy.
Thanks, guys.
Very nice, very nice. All right, let's proceed to Rahita.
Okay, so we're gonna come back down.
Wow.